Philly is a city of a lot of firsts, and in the city there's a lot of historical information, but there are a lot of stories that haven't been told. And she started mentioning Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, Betsy Ross, those people. But then she started mentioning people that she learned about as she became older that she hadn't heard of, like Phyllis Wheatley, who I've never heard of either. She said she is the first African American, or the first black, to publish a book of poetries, and the third woman to do so. And then she mentioned Crispus Attucks, who was a runaway slave, who became a rope maker and became a sailor, and he was the first to die in the Revolutionary War. She mentioned the women from Hidden Figures, the movie that was out recently about the mathematicians in NASA. She mentioned so many people. Marian Anderson, the contralto singer, soprano singer, and she just made me think about all the stories that haven't been told and all the things that we don't know about. And then she was saying, we need to be able to have our stories out there, and we need to have our stories told so that you can get to see a complete picture of society and of the world. And certain people shouldn't control the narrative, and certain people shouldn't be able to control those stories being told, because they shape people's opinions, they shape people's views, they shape the whole world. And then she even mentioned, if you look in history, the Regency era, there were blacks then, the Moors. She mentioned so many blacks that people might question. They weren't really there at that time, but if you do your research, you'll know. But if you have an incomplete story, then you'll argue, no, blacks weren't in Europe at a certain time, or no, blacks weren't part of royalty. But you don't know this because the story is incomplete. So I truly enjoyed her presentation. I hope to bring you more information from RWA 2020. But as of now, check her out. Check out her debut album, her debut book, and just let me know what you think. And if you have an opportunity to listen to her whole presentation, it is well worth it. So as always, thank you for following me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Love, peace, joy, and happiness. And as you can tell, I'm walking around Philadelphia, and this is a historical area, and I hope you appreciate the scenery. And until next time, bye-bye.